What's going on, Exclusive Thoughts fam? It's Troy Spryer, certified life and relationship coach from exclusivethoughts.com. I just want to drop a quick video on you from the Teach Me How to Love Chronicles. You saw I had my book up, right, when I turned the video on. And the reason being is, I don't know if you knew, but as of last night, I actually launched pre-orders of the new book, Teach Me How to Love While What You Don't Know Will Hurt You. I launched pre-orders. And I got to tell you a story. I got to tell you a story about this. So listen, I wrote a letter to my email list today. So if you're not on the email list, go to teachmehowtolove.com or go to exclusivethoughts.com and get on the email list. But I wrote them a quick message today. And the title was, I Have a Confession, right? And I'm going somewhere with this, so follow me to the end. I have a confession. So my confession to my email list was this. Last night, before I pushed the go button to launch the pre-orders of my book, I was so nervous and I was so afraid and so fearful about launching something new, right? And launching some work that I have put so much effort into it and that I think could change so many lives and could actually benefit more than it hurts. But I was so nervous that I tried to find every single excuse possible to not launch the book, right? I looked and I found, I was like, okay, maybe this isn't right, maybe that isn't right, maybe it's not the right timing or whatever it is. But then I made a decision and I said, you know what, you just got to jump, right? Because there will never be the right time. And so I want to talk a little bit about how that translates into love, right? Because remember, the book is Teach Me How to Love, and this is the Teach Me How to Love Chronicles. And so the one thing I want you guys to understand is this about love. Vulnerability is one of the keys to love, right? But with vulnerability comes risk, right? So what you have to be willing to do in this thing called love is you have to be willing to open yourself up and risk it failing in order for it to succeed, right? So vulnerability is a must. And see, we're taught a lot of things. We're always taught how to guard our hearts, right? Little girls are raised to guard their heart. Little boys are raised to guard their hearts. Don't let anybody in because they might just hurt you. Well, have you ever stepped back to think about the people who told you that advice? And usually it's the people who've been hurt multiple times. And usually it's the people who probably don't know how to love or how to receive love, or they consistently put themselves in bad situations, or maybe it was just somebody that had a bad run with somebody. But that advice is, if you want to be with someone, that advice is totally false. You can't always guard your heart. When they say guard your heart means guard it from foolish things, right? From foolish people, guard it from foolish decisions. But if you're going to find love in 2016, you have got to be willing to open up your heart. See, no one ever taught you that, right? No one ever taught you how to open up your heart in order to receive love. See, a lot of us are really good at giving love, but we aren't able to receive it. And so sometimes, let me tell you what that looks like. Sometimes you're out there dating, right? And you are, you're alone, but you want to be with somebody, you want to find somebody, but then you meet somebody, right? But in the back of your mind, on that shoulder over there is your ex, right, who might have hurt you in the past, right? And so you meet this new person, they're perfect. I mean, they have all the values that you're looking for, even the same intentions as you, but you sabotage the situation, right? You find something that's wrong with them, something that's not on your checklist. You're just looking and you're digging and you're digging until you can find something. Or what you will do is you will go find that one friend who you know will confirm what you want to believe to be true. Right? You'll ignore the advice of all the other friends who said, hey, that's a good guy, or hey, that's a good girl for you. You'll ignore their advice, and you'll just go to the friend that you know is negative Nancy and bitter Brian, or whatever you want to call it, and you'll listen to him or her. And you end up alone again when you could have been with someone who wanted to love you the right way. Right? So my whole point is this. If you're going to learn how to love, one of the keys to that is learning how to receive love and understanding that there is a risk. You got to be willing to risk getting hurt, get hurt, and then go back and love again, right? That's what this thing is about. There's no perfect answer. There's no perfect situation, but there are things you can do to make your situation more advantageous for you. And I talk about a lot of that in the book, right? A lot of kind of just things you can do to prepare yourself a little bit better for loving and for dating. But at the same time, vulnerability is the key. Right? I write about it in the book. I got a chapter for almost everything in there that you've been through. So I want you to remember that vulnerability is key if you're going to learn how to love. All right? So here's the deal. I launched the pre-orders last night, and I want to say thank you to everybody that ran out and purchased already the pre-orders, right? Know this. you can go to my website at Teach Me How to Love. That's Teach Me How to the number 2 love.com. And if you haven't bought your pre-order yet, you can go there and sign up for the email list and get a free chapter out of the book, right? So you can just kind of see what we're working with. The chapter that I sent you is one called Be the One. It's one that's near and dear to my heart. So go there, get the chapter, or just go ahead and pre-order, right? I promise you, if you've ever been frustrated in life, or love, or dating, or your relationship, or your marriage, or you're looking for some answers, or you're tired of doing it the wrong way and you want to get it right, that's what this book is for, right? It's to empower you, to educate you, to even make you more excited about going out there and dating. Because a lot of the reasons why we don't have success in dating or in love or in relationships is because no one's ever taught us how to do it, right? It's not a natural skill. So we got to learn some things. And guess what? I don't have all the answers, but I got a few of them, and I want to share them with you in the book. So go and pre-order. Go to teachmehowtolove.com, right? Teachmehowtolove.com. Sign up for the email list, but also get your copy, pre-order copy. It guarantees you a signed copy before they all sell out. And you know what? I appreciate the support, right? I think this thing is going to change some lives, and I really hope you'll support the movement and support the effort. So go get the book, teachmehowtolove.com. And I appreciate y'all doing this Teach Me How to Love Chronicles. If there's any topics you want me to talk about or address during this series, please shoot me an email, send me a message on social media. My email address is on my website as well. Send me an email, and I'll probably try my best to address some of these key issues during this Teach Me How to Love Chronicles. All right? Appreciate all the support out there. Remember, I was nervous. I was scared to be vulnerable to launch this book, but I jumped. And you know what? It feels good to know that I'm doing work that I think will make a difference. And I know that if you just take some time, prepare yourself, and become vulnerable, then your likeliness to find love is going to skyrocket. All right? Appreciate y'all. Teach Me How to Love Chronicles. Peace.